from this SKADE roster, if it's even there. Maybe I'm just making it all up. They start CT side, and Dennis has already found the first pick, but there's aggression over towards B that's already come to a grinding halt. Bad News Eagles unable to get anything going.
Rainwaker's finding Synopsian with SKADE falling apart all around. Bad News Eagles. Oh wait, no, Michael, I got.
Yeah, the things are turned around. Yeah.
I got very debated. I was wondering, why is Michael saying Bad News Eagles can't get anything? I mean, it sounds right from the kill feed, but regardless, one flat true. Now all alone, of course, one of the stars of FPL that did actually transition through to the international scene for a little while, wasn't able to find all that success there, but ever since he's gotten into the score, it's been a lot better. The problem is, although he's found that kill, he will not have the bomb. If I'm not wrong, we do have a couple of radar hijinks, but don't worry about that, guys. I'm sure we'll have that fixed out soon enough. Looks a little bit like a cooler shadow radar, but now one Flatchers. Oh, but now Ships is coming in from behind. There's 25 seconds. The bomb can be planted. One Flatcher has to be very careful because Ships is behind him, taking him down.
Nano belongs to the Bulgarians.
Yeah, but at the same time, you've given up full archers, and Dennis the only one spotting out with the deagle that can take him down at that range. GXX. Now they've got full access to B, and suddenly that banana aggression might even work out against them because they're going to be hesitant to push into mid. They're going to be careful about a potential pincer coming in onto them as well. And the CTs, they're given free contest, make it to Rainwaker. Finding the double, and the bomb's been dropped with it. Suddenly all that pressure to banana is gone, and they can rotate back over as well.
How many more opportunities do you give these Zeeks to find a head or two? It seems like not too many. Rainwaker doing a great job shutting down that wrap towards that A-bomb site. This is off of just, I mean, this is a lower investment than the last round, so if somehow this slips away, this is dangerous stuff. Almost saw a world where Juan might have been able to slip through the arches. He's protecting it himself. Dennislaw had it covered. So 2 players still over towards this A-bomb site, and they're actually holding it in on the crossfire. Dennislaw, Dreamer trying to hold things in towards middle, but it's traded out. Still a 2-on-1 to play out, and Rainwaker still detached over
forward and being set up for Synopsy. Rainwaker more careful about the pit position. Synopsy yet to reveal himself, and GXX doesn't need it.
Oh, easy way to creep into this. The SKADE defense as well is pretty split up. Like, these players can't really swing off one another to help on these fights. Juan can find 2? How on earth has that happened? I was thinking that they might have been too far away from each other for them to chain entry kills on the Bad News Eagle side, but Juan still found it.
I always like that term. I was looking forward to whenever we manage to introduce it mechanically properly.
Like you said, not having enough coins, flash over into a chimney. Dreamer had to turn from it. Rainwaker is able to at least find them as they try and barrel out of the apartments. Everyone's looking away from Rainwaker. Dreamer takes all of the attention, but it's a Rainwaker 3K instead.
GXX is all alone over in apartments. He's going to have to back off. Might have to come to fruition anyway. The farmer's on his side. Bubble.
To really make a commitment. Sure, that bomb is grouped up in middle, but if they get a pick or any sort of space found in the arches, could have opened up a path to the B site as well, but now this is going to push things forward to A.
Call's been made about the player over in bid. Regon. Dodge out the flash. He's just getting closer and closer. They're getting ready to go full pop out, and Dreamer, he has to put up a showing. Dennislaw is too far away to give them the support they need, and that Rainwaker demise is going to be too much to deal with. Dreamer comes alive for 1, but Scenario is already in position to take him down. Recovering this side is going to be next to impossible, with GXX already having held down from mid. Waiting around, he wants to push through afterwards and try and deny them from saving these weapons. He might just be given that opportunity. Dennislaw spots him out though, right at the edge of it, and Ships will be covering his retreat. So the terrorist side players, they can't get extra on top of their meal, but they'll be content regardless.
They're probably just happy as well they didn't make that decision to go through the smoke, or like what's needed for SKADE to elevate. Fast play to B. Oh, completely blown apart. Ships naded to all hell, and a second entry found by Scenario as well. Bubble try as he might. He doubled up, but the rotate's going to be late here from SKADE. Full access to the bomb site. Wait, he gets a kill through smoke. Okay.
Doing well with these smokes around them. Molotov goes the other way, and Dennislaw knows Regon has thrown it. Scenario is right around the corner, and he has to get initiative in. First kills found. The rest of the 2 are separated, but they've got a lot of utility, and they can just molly and smoke him off completely. That smoke, though, not quite where you wanted to land. Scenario himself has a flashbang, a Molotov thrown out to prevent him from peeking, but they're taking their time getting onto the bomb. The grenade goes in deep. Scenari's just going to be able to push forward. He's spamming inside the smoke, and the time is gone. Dreamer, it's going to be right down to the nick of it, but I think he might just barely have the defuse.
Yeah, got it. Oh, man. To see that utility go awry.
And SKADE are very often just being sort of overrun on A, the F2 especially, and Synopsy, well, those entries are going to shift over to B this time. Why not? Well, you start off just dominating on A. Sometimes it happens to you on B as well, Michael.
Oh, might overstep. Push through the
Yikes.
smoke to try and get something extra, but Denislaw at least spotted him.
It's they stay back, they die.
They're on the hunt as well here, B&E. And they got full access to the apartments. The locks were undone. No forced entry here. Rainwaker, try as he might, he will fall as well. Must know that this is open, but are they going to anticipate this timing?
It's a great read coming out, and even that smoke chucked out towards Arches is so smart. The CTs aren't going to be expecting this whatsoever. The second BNE see that smoke actually deployed deep into mid, they're aware, hey, it's going to be three-man B-stack.
So
and yeah, they've unraveled completely. Ships has fallen. The Molotov and even the baited shot at least attempted, but not succeeding. Denislaw and Bubble have a solid chance, but Scenario and Synopsy to take them both down do crack open the B bomb site once again. It's a great call coming out for BNE right there. They just recognize that, hey, SKADE's been struggling to contest us on top of Banana.
News Eagles make such a great call. Basically an impossible round for SKADE to win, and they did well enough, you know. It's like SKADE have looked dry in the past 5 or 6 rounds.
Oh, Raygun's gone, and Ships is coming through with a second, maybe the Mag 7. So the answer to their questions, it didn't work out too well for them last time, but with the push will start to make its way over. Re-smoke out to CT, and that's Bubble's cue to peek out. He's got one, looks for two, but reload comes in, and the trades are successful. The rotation towards the A bomb site as well.
Got his fast shoes on though, and he's here quick, but GXX jumping around the corner. He's got the P250, and it's so much easier to adjust shot after shot. SKADE, it's certainly in at the Molotovs. They throw this B control utility to stop the rushing plays from Bad News Eagles, and they're still not deterred. They're still trying to creep in and find these entries. It's found so much success in rounds prior. Flash is good. Juan caught out in the middle of the pit and can't find anything from it. It's only GXX that remains 1-on-4 with that AWP, and Rainwaker puts him in the dirt. They finally stop that 5-round hicks. Growing success here from SKADE and growing confidence to take these peaks. Look at the AWP just continuing to take the face. Ships is right underneath them. GXX took a moment to register. Ships, why are you still hanging around?
Didn't really feel like he could retreat, and now Rainwaker's aggressing down into Arches. There's a lot of players to deal with. The flash won't matter. Rainwaker's got two! Beautiful frags down in mid. The instant headshot in this very position. Will this be any different? Well, he's found the player, but he can't find the shot, and Dreamer's already taken down his teammate. Now Juan looks for him as he rotates over, and although he'll be good for one, Rainwaker can cut him off on the cross.
Yeah. 2 players A, that's all well and good, but now you're just leaving GXX alone?
Well, maybe GXX can still pull off some heroics. Show us why he's alone. Flashbang's gonna catch him out completely. First player goes by, second does, and the third as well. They haven't checked him, but GXX is unable to connect. The headshots evading them, and Ships down in mid's got the burst fire Glock to assert his dominance. 1 kill. All that BNE have found so far, and might be all that they find in this round, but Scenario at least adds another $300 to the wallet.
You'd have to ace clutch it, and he's the one with the kit, so if there was anyone to defuse, you'd pick this guy. Not even really looking for his location just yet. Yeah, just spotting deep library. Scenario now, end of the apps will have to be a concern. Denislaw, or rather Bubble, is actually making his creep on up. Denislaw was low, but still dodging every shot. They are looking to waterfall out. Turning around as well.
Wow.
Ships got the drop on him, but these players coming out of the apartments, too much pressure to mount onto short. Rotates have come in on time here for Bad News Eagles, but SKADE can get this bomb planted with these smokes down.
How is Bubble not dead yet is the big question. Scenario looking to push in. The smoke's going to be re-smoked, but Scenario's gone down without a single kill. Both players solo. Synopsy, a bullet is all it'll take. They are a whisper from death, but he cannot find their ears. Utility will not matter at this stage for the T side. They cannot pull it out. Smokes all over the place, and Rainwaker straight into the skull of Synopsy. 9th round secured. SKADE. They do at least have utility to go for the full B side hit, but 1 kill, that's all it'll take. And Scenari, the Molotov hasn't made its way over. Synopsy reveals his position, but Scenari once again unable to find the frag. Synopsy waits around the smoke. If he gets tagged in through it, or if he pushes out and can't find anything, they suddenly lose a big advantage, numerically at the very least. And one flat through. They are yet to plant the bomb. Smoke's drawn by, and one flat through gets a quick kill. GXX as well coming in from the side, might be able to get the kill onto the player turned around behind New Box, but they're unable to find the shots. It's Regon who has to follow, and Rainwaker again all alone, and Rainwaker just didn't have the HP to survive that one bullet of Regon's Deagle, and
as much over into that follow-up round. Man, great job there from Bad News Eagles, not only having the flashbang as well to set up for the re-aggression there from Synopsy.
Scenari's all alone. Rotation's very far away. GXX not in position at all. Without the flashbangs, he can't actually help out Scenari very much. Scenari, though, catches the timing of the player jumping up onto Coffins. Now, he could have a second coming his way. Just can't make it work in a deep smoke in the CT. Ships that smoke sound cue should have been heard, but he's actually moving inside of it, and one flat through. He's heard the player on his side, so suddenly that kill that they found turns it onto a 2-on-2 on the side if they'd like to come.
To an extent is a massive benefit to them. They tried to just run one player, and we saw that sort of leads into an opening kill there for SKADE.
Fun though. Slow Molotov over towards the apartments actually, and he's managed to run all the way through it. And he's even found a kill. Oh my god, he's so damn fast. And now over to the T bedrooms. He's got another one. He's just entering on CT side.
With the low ground. I don't know, that looked like something you'd see in a pug that would make you tilt. The Rainwaker, how on earth he's gotten those 2 kills is already a bit of a turnaround, and it's given SKADE an opportunity to win this round as well. Denislaw up, reading into Synopsy's position as well, beautiful. Usually the B player, and holding for the flank, and he unscopes just as he's about to catch a glimpse of him, and Synopsy holding him into that position. Denislaw just wants to get this bomb down first.
He should be able to get it courtesy of that Molotov, but definitely a missed opportunity there. He thought he'd pull the trigger. Just unscopes a bit too soon. Synopsy, though, I think there's a gap in that smoke. And he's going to move right through it, but he's walked into Denislaw. What in the world is that? You start off with Rainwaker's double.
They could be in a good position to deal with this. Flashes won't get him.
Scenari's also making his way over now. Regon, great spot. Like you mentioned, one flasher started things off nicely, but the trade comes out of Regon. GXX pushing through the smoke, drops down the bomb, so they'll be forced to go and retrieve it. That'll be delaying time. But it's not dropped in their favor. Denislaw, close range shot is good for it, but not good for the Scenario rotate.
Are now having this AWP posted on Banana. Rigon's actually sat inside of the apartment. Flash is a little late blooming, and Rigon and Ships both eat the flash. Rainwaker was not blind whatsoever. Nades will finish off the job on Ships as they get out of the apartment, but Juan is fighting out in the middle of nowhere and still finding one.
I mean, Dosha bomb it maybe with his own body, I suppose. It seems like the only real viable option. Denislaw is not going to go down regardless.
Another circumstance where it's been Banana focused. Double entries this time for SKADE. They have a secondary player rotated in, but Juan gets nothing. Synopsy lines them up on the off angle, having the coverage as well of the pillar and the fountain, but Dreamer will eventually deal with him. 3-on-1, Rigon too far away. Only a Deeg as well. Might be a gun to recover inside of that smoke if he so chooses. I mean, they've still got a lurk going on Rainwaker, so this is a 1-on-2 on the bomb site.
There's a chance over here. You know, if anyone can do it, Regon can, and he's found the first. Maybe onto Dreamer next, but Dreamer's taken a great position. It's down. Oh, that nade is beautiful! Regon almost does it with that. But there's still enough HP left on Dreamer. A headshot found, and now Regon can try and stick. The problem is the lack of kit, and Regon picks it up, moves right back. Flashbangs at the ready, going for the defuse. They realize he's around the corner. Regon, just stick it. You can't win the round otherwise.
Hell man, Rainwaker is on 28 and he's just going to keep everybody busy at A. If anybody makes a move, they'll know, and the A bomb site may not even be under siege. Synopsy, another one of these double kills to keep things afloat here for this Bad News Eagles squad. Juan trying to make his way through this smoke, waiting for the right time to strike. There's a smoke gap around it, and they're not watching for it whatsoever, so he just jumps up high and denies the plant. Rainwaker, that lurking presence, the high fragging potential. Sure, he got one, but it won't be enough to pull back the round. Bad News Eagles keep things going, keep things competitive at 12. That's where the squad will take themselves. Smokes out, smokes onto the A bomb site as well. Moto down, and GXX transitioning into the site, but they're full flashed on these CTs. It doesn't matter though. There's so many that have swarmed them with these rifles. No success. Only the one kill there from SKADE. Good that there's a plan though. You know, they go for a full site execute.
The way to A. And you do have Rigon, you do have the main man himself. If he chucks out a nade there, it'll be big. But he decides to just stand and face them tall. Doesn't want to be too worried about this, but a nade now comes out from Juan. Juan trying to put up, but he's distracted from the player swinging onto the site. Now another nade, but the utility will not matter. Synopsy can't get it to go far enough. And now it's between him and Ceneri. They might just be forced to save. The one time they hard commit on the rotate, they won't be expecting that late lurk in. This time it isn't Rainwaker. This time it's on the B bomb side. This time it is the Grim Reaper ships himself. He comes in, swipes down on Ceneri's
down, and immediately gun it towards the other bomb site, because Bad News Eagles are fully committed to the rotate, and they don't have that information. You know, they had Rainwaker so often they need to worry about, and those are the two most frequently smoked off positions.
They've got a smoke and an incendiary, and with this much time left, Synopsy can use both of them. The incendiary used, but he didn't chuck out the smoke. Now that it's just smoked off himself. 40 seconds. They're going to be moving through the CT. Shrimps has got that first kill. The second wasn't there to support him in time. GXX just can't provide that cover fire, and Ceneri behind Coffin is completely locked out of the bomb site. Rigon yet to rotate. He's so worried about Rainwaker's flank. It's not there, Rigon.
And the bomb's yet to get planted as well, so they really want hard confirmation. They didn't spot this bomb as well, transitioning into the bomb site. Rainwaker getting plucked out through smoke on the spam. So worried. Finally, it dials in, and Dreamer equalizing right back, but it's a 2-on-2 on this bomb site. Now only the two that remain from Banana and the pool position as well. Ships so worried about so many angles.
He's low as well, but he gets that first, getting aggressive. Knows Denislaw has to cover his back, and Ships is relying on him completely. GXX is even tagged, but it's not enough. B&E will take us to our first OT of the day.
Group A had many an OT towards the tail end of the day, so I guess it's only fitting that we remain on trend.
I'm fairly sure that Molotov was way too early.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Actually, yeah. GXX, though, he's gone down now. The tricky shenanigans are going to be punished. One flat true, Kate timing to go ahead onto Bubble as well. Now, he needs to put up a show on his own, but Denislaw has turned him down immediately. No one's buying tickets. Sorry. That's just how it goes. Today's economy, it's not great for live performances.
Yeah, they certainly had an idea of what they wanted to do in this round. Got to change things up here for Bad News Eagles, take more space from the apartments, but it didn't work out quite the way they planned on your economy. So you can somehow get his hands on that. That would be great. Not to be. SKADE deny any opportunity of that. They actually cheated a rotate. Let's play 4A, playing from coffins with that AWP. Good flash for GXX to retake the angle. He has called for reinforcements as well.
Another good flash to be able to keep himself moving up through that smoke, but the timing won't be working out for him. The second one somehow. Okay. Now Denislaw is there with the response, and you still have Rainwaker ready and present to cut off rotates. There's only one player on this B bomb site, so if you can get the bomb down, Rainwaker could still be the key to unlocking this entire round. You can still see how hesitant Rigon is. It's a reflection of what happened in regulation. But SKADE, bomb's been deployed, and Denislaw, now it's going to weaken him up, but Juan Flatru's gone as a result of chucking that one out. Juan Flatru, however, will be avenged soon. Denislaw taken down, and GXX even has a second, pushing out aggressively, and Rainwaker's too far away. They've already lost this round. Rainwaker cannot get there in time.
Yeah, late activation of this flank. It's far too late. 4 kills from GXX on that bomb site, and could have finished off with an ace, but Rigon finishes the job instead. Trying to see quick.
The Molotov ships are trying to move out of the backup pit. Great movement to get himself into midi pit. He's still inside the smoke. Rigon completely blinded, but they've got the cover necessary. Ships is located as he's trying to move outside of the smoke. The problem is, in the chaos, Bubble has found his way into Arches. Synopsy is aware of at least a possibility, but don't know if he's realized it. Completely lazy clear on that corner. And now Ceneri is all alone on the B bomb side. Good position to be in. No, well, actually one Molotov, and it's gone his direction. Ceneri is going to be caught and brought down. Bomb could be planted as well. Rainwaker knows exactly where they're coming in from. The jump spot will give him info on 2. And Denislaw is just covering the back as they're peeking out again. Denislaw on the same position GXX was in the previous round. The Ops are dominating from Coffin. Wait to find out. Regon obviously hasn't had as much action in the past few rounds anyway. Very often was dedicated towards staying on that A bomb site to watch out for the late lurk. But now 4 players over here. He'll have plenty of opportunity. That opportunity for Juan Flatru though is already gone with his life. And Denislaw, the repeat, guarantees another frag. Ships meanwhile catches out the re-smoke being chucked out, and he's dropped the bomb as well. Round might have just been lost off the back of that one little play. GXX as well. Tagged up. Great shot. And Sceneri, if he'd managed to hit that, it would have been a 2v2 with GXX having a chance to take a duel down mid. Unfortunately,
Full man up here for B&E and setting their sights over towards the B bomb site. No one playing within the bomb site here for SKADE, trying to punish them on the cross through the smoke. Spam is pretty good, lands a tag or 2. A quick boost as well, and no one's looking at it.
re-smoke out towards Banana won't really matter. The T's have already made their way over. A flashbang to try and redeploy the boost. And he had the chance. He had it. Don't make any mistake about it. But Denislaw can shut him down. And he needs to keep this party going. Dreamer as well is going to hit the deck. And now it's all down to the AWP or the CT side. We talked about how he's been in a big moment before. It's time for him to find his hour once again. GXX on the other side. An off the AWP. Now a P250 wielded up. The sidearm has to commence. And GXX is not going to be expecting this aggression to come right into his arms. SKADE's going to find the 19. It's 1 overtime. That's all they need to bring it back against the Eagles.
Man, such a close game.